we had. Good job, John!
It was set to my mic on my desktop because that's what we streamed last, and it did, so it's not a...
Good job, John!
I didn't see you going like, hey, you should check the mic thing. I didn't see you doing nothing.
You're right. I should have not been playing the game. I should have just
At any point, you could have said, hey, you know how you fuck up on things sometimes? You should double check if you fucked up on anything.
You know what? Good job, John!
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we've just been muted for almost an hour.
Oh, I fucked up. I need one more.
Thanks fucking... It's fucking OBS essentially account links without you actually having an account. And so it treats the OBS on my desktop as having the same settings as the OBS on my laptop.
Oh, that's stupid.
That's why it happened, yeah. I wasn't streaming off this, I was streaming off my desktop, but because my desktop's set to my desktop mic and not the one we have here.
Get it in. One block. 2 blocks somehow. Oh, there's the other block, so we can't get that anyways.
Gotta knock the drawbridge over.
Yeah, first, which we wouldn't be able to get that through this way anyway, so let's just go back here. This is the way forward-ish.
Do you even have the open potions?
Yeah.
Okay. Now guy who blocks. And there you go.
Fucked up is what's going on.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know if I can... What's that?
What, the goop or the...
Yeah.
I don't know. Garbage.
Why am I hold it for... One potion is most likely. But yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, which I could have brought the blocks over here and gotten it. Let's do that now. I'm not gonna get the other one, so...
Think on the bright side of us being muted. As we said from the beginning, we tried to keep our streams non-political, and we just did by not talking about what we talked about.
True.
So, there we go. I'm blasted, you ruined your day. My crest lets me know my fellows are nearby. I can't tell that much more. Now I must start over. Pray tell now, you're keeping me very close pace with me, aren't you? One wonders your intentions. I just. 'Tis idle thought, surely you would not betray my good intentions. That would be very unwise. Okay. The shortcuts.
Now, if we need the blocks over here... I'm back. Nope. Oh! Okay, just throws me in a fight.
That makes sense why the enemy rate is so low here.
That's true, yeah.
Makes the puzzle stuff a lot easier, but there's still the, if you fall off, you screw, and you take a hit, or you take a fight. Okay.
Interesting.
That's like the main path, it looks like.
With that, we can get back to the beginning, so I'm gonna go back and save. I feel like we've done a lot.
Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, go ahead and get that before. One of the drawbacks for this game is it's very stingy with the saves and checkpoint kind of stuff.
It's fine.
No, it's not. Like, you die, you have to go back to main menu, load up your save game.
Yes, that part's stupid.
That's what I mean. Like,
but it's not that the saves are stingy or anything like that. It's the way that they handle death should just be, oh, load or quit.
I don't even know, because...
Or even just wake back up in the bed? Fine.
Sure, but
But you lose all your progress? Yes, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I don't know.
The game is simple enough. No, it's an old school game. It's that.
It's...
There's zero challenge if I could just run through the game.
You can mimic old school stuff, but not mimic the annoying shit.
I don't think that's annoying.
I for how chunky the movement is, and the fact that you have to run back through town, go to the guy, launch yourself through the cannon, end up at the at front of the dungeon. Nah. I think the checkpoint, there should be a checkpoint at the front of a floor. Like, not in the floor, but on the outside of the tower. To just prevent you from having to run all the way up.
Hey.
Aren't you? You're alive. I thought you were dead meat for sure. As soon as I snapped the pick, me and Sandy Booties made ourselves scarce. I mean, I've got to watch the library, right? But there'd be hell to pay if this came back and was empty. You know, I'd assume maybe it was too much for you scaredy cat to follow me. Blab my ears off about how to abandon my potion.
I just realized they have, like, eyelashes and that's a girl. I was thinking that's a guy the entire time.
Right. Either way. Can we not see our photo? Or is it only... Because it looked like, King Casket is a repeat fight that you can go back to and fight a harder version.
Yeah.
So I think that's when you get your photo. And that's because, yeah, you can wear every armor in the game, which you need to go to the other floors to get the other armors. Yeah, twice as much hit points. 3 specials.
We'll see if those are equipped, but I'm not even gonna bother, because whatever.
Well, because the one we're missing is 1-inch punch, which we don't really...
No, 1-inch punch I use a lot. It's the Star Platinum one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wall up and the 1-inch punch are the ones that I like. Yes, getting to the enemy quickly with a big hit. Yep. With how often bosses are just, I run away a little bit.
Right.
Okay, so... Or it did go this way.
Plaka.
I see that over there.
Oh, do you know?
No. You don't want to hear all of it?
Yeah, I kind of can see the mic peaking whenever the airplanes fly overhead.
That way. Oh, great troubles in tag team. Oh, you are kind of troublesome. You are kind of...
Yeah. Suppose I can take around. Yeah, oh, yeah, well, I was gonna finish saying, yeah, Nintendo dropped that horror game trailer, and everyone went, oh, we know nothing about it. It was just a quick clip. Nobody even knows what game it's supposed to be, as far as, like, what stuff they have registered. And then, immediately everyone's like, remember how you guys still own Eternal Darkness? Can we get that? Like, that's armor
It's
piece.
the armor piece.
Yeah,
Here.
part of the Junker set. And just one of those things of everyone reminded all of a sudden, like, oh yeah, Nintendo does own a horror franchise. Can you give us a sequel? Because everybody kind of liked Eternal Darkness. Yeah.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
So, one of the ideas that they had on Red Letter Media today, I thought was kind of neat. They were talking about, like, oh, if this movie was made by some other director.
Oh, right. Swapping the creative vision but same premise, essentially.
Yeah, like, if somebody else took the script and then put it in the hand of someone less competent,
Right.
is kind of what their thing, the gist of their thrust was. Video games. If you take a game, Final Fantasy, or no, actually, because you mentioned the
Eternal
ED,
Darkness.
yeah. What if that was made by? What was the equivalent time? Is that so? If it was on PS2, then
Yeah, it was an early GameCube game would be the
equivalent.
so yeah, early PlayStation 2 developer. Like who would I want, or what would be an interesting?
Would be interesting.
Really hard to try to think of Eternal Darkness becoming more interesting relative to the other games at the time.
What would be bad?
I mean, bad. At the time, probably it'd be worse if it went to Capcom. They would make it more like Resident Evil, which was becoming more and more action-y. Granted, that's also when we got Resident Evil 4, which is in many people's opinion, the best Resident Evil.
Yeah, but if you take away the camera angles from ED, you kind of lower the interesting part of that game.
You need the fixed cameras in order to do all the sanity effects, so yeah, you couldn't. Let's see what would be an interesting developer for Eternal Darkness. Guys.
I got an extra block. I almost just fucked it up.
Especially at the time. Actually, at the time, BioWare was doing Knights of the Republic. Getting a better story-focused version of Eternal Darkness. Possibly turning it into some sort of RPG, action RPG. That wouldn't be like same basic plot premise, but now we got some RPG elements. Story could be preserved in most of the sense of what it was, so like, yeah, that would have been a bad choice. Yeah, that might have been an interesting way to take it.
Combat would be way worse in my opinion.
Yeah,
Because the combat's not great in that game.
No.
But it's
the same thing with Resident Evil. It's intentionally clunky and
Yeah.
kinda, like bad because it makes you panic more. It's yeah.
I really loved a lot of those fucking things that game did.
No, there's a reason. Well, again, Nintendo dropped a trailer for a completely unrelated horror franchise, and everyone's like, "Hey, remember Eternal Darkness?" Like, it's one of those things they're not getting hyped for your new shit.
Got a better idea. Don't make this garbage. Make something.
Yeah, I really would like it if they passed off Eternal Darkness to Retro, and we'll get you him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drop 2 that way. Yeah, all of this is for bonus right now.
Yeah. But yeah, if anyone's gonna make new Eternal Darkness, I'd want it from Retro at this point.
Could have actually done it fast and then open that up. Got me
You could still do it.
No. I could. Whatever. I can.
Oh yeah, just reset and do it again.
Yeah, that's where that works, so that's fine. Yes. Which unlocks that? I feel like this is I'm breaking it a bit.
Oh, it feels...
I pulled a brick from way earlier.
Right.
To do this. So yeah, I'm gonna go do it.
I also wonder if you can... Because they have little holes in the way.
You can walk off anything, so I'm assuming I can walk onto anything. Boardwalker. Blocking everything.
Oh, but now instead of a wooden board, it should be like a sign, and it's one of those sign spinners.
Yeah.
Let's see, what other good games are in someone else's hand? Or even bad games if we're in someone else's hand. Let's see. I'm especially trying to think, because that is a good era, the PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox era. Because that's when a lot of studios kind of had a personality to them. Where before that... I don't know, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1. No, they had personality back then too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's once we moved into 3D, I think.
People
you
lost their... We can do very specific kinds, and this specific kind of game is our MO.
Yes, but the hardware can handle bigger ideas.
So we lose our identity.
And also, like, that was when we kind of officially made a jump to more mature content, like as a whole.
Yeah.
So that meant more story types could be told. So, let's see, what's a game? I want to see
Borderlands.
I
don't care about Borderlands.
No, of course, I know, but it's one of those things of like knowing what Borderlands was before it became what it is. No, that Gearbox did the best they could with it, because they showed it off before. It was brown slop, like boring Call of Duty looking. Yeah, like they gave it personality. They did the right thing.
I think enough good on that.
Yeah, it's one of the few things you can actually like look at your watch, like, yeah, okay, you guys made the right choice.
Have you seen stuff on the movie?
No, I didn't even know a movie was coming.
Borderlands movie coming out.
Oh boy, that'll be boring.
Awful. They also made it like PG-13. And
what?
So there's like no blood. All of the shots are like shot reverse shot.
Yeah.
So most of the characters just don't do anything.
Would you do a Borderlands, like PG-13 Borderlands?
And I think that
especially in a world where we already had fucking multiple Ryan Reynolds superhero, Deadpool. Had multiple do Deadpool Mad Max. That's what it would be. That's what true Borderlands should be.
Yeah.
You have your roadmap. Why would you go like, well, we want to make sure the kids can watch it? No, you name characters like Ass Donkey in the game or something like that. I don't even remember what it was. It was Butt Pony? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, Butt Stallion.
Butt Stallion, yeah. Like, You have an intentionally
Jump up and I can't.
offensive style of comedy. Although,
And you fucking hit me from there? Back to the juking back and forth.
so yeah, good job on whatever little hope Borderlands had of being anything else, ruining it. Can we get the item or
Where's the
person?
dude?
Oh, it's the fisherman. Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He didn't turn around.
No, he's literally in like a cocoon of clothing, like, and he popped his head out the back. Yeah. Keep moving. Oh, hold on a moment.
Oh shit!
Maybe I'm here by choice. Couldn't ask for a better place. Catch yourself one of these nippy shark legs at best. Yeah, he just sticks his head out at random spots. Promise I can tell you exactly what to give him.
Okay.
Lizard tail. Lizard tail to give him the best bait. Or the dispute. I just thought it was good for a bite. Promise all that and gives an IOU. Don't worry, I got you covered. Just left your reward on the other hook. Catch you later, stranger.
Shit!
So yeah, he's now in town.
Okay. There's the next guard.
Go through the Ewok village. And get your nub job on or whatever.
You know, yup.
I know like years ago we went over this, but how could they have replaced that fucking song?
I don't know anymore. They're stupid.
Like, that's when you knew stuff was dead.
Oh, they fucked up the animation of these guys. They're hammerhead sharks with a board. Mm-hmm. They should actually just be nailing a board down with their head.
Yes.
Rip. Okay, you apparently have like super reach, so I can't dodge backwards.
Right.
Dodge to the side a bunch of
Well, they do have tridents. They've got reach. Still trying to think of games in other people's hands.
It's an interesting idea.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a game that, like, I felt like was lacking something and therefore should go to someone else at the time.
Game fumble.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of.
Ooh, okay, so there's several RPGs I can think of that not only like Last Remnant
Right.
was an RPG on the Xbox that was actually by Squaresoft at the time, because Squaresoft at the time wasn't bad. Ooh, I got one even better. Just to be a dick. Oh shit, I've never played this game. If Lost Odyssey was actually made by Square Enix, if they actually had the... It would be similar, but it might have been toned down for what they were doing at the time. They would have reined it in.
to me, I don't think that's the problem. I don't think it's that it went off the edge. I don't think it went far enough. Because our whole problem with it was immortals that live forever. What do? You don't do anything interesting with the immortal concept. They didn't push the concept. That's so like. So if anything, I'd want to give that to like Kojima.
Ooh.
Kojima would make that super interesting.
Oh, and it would be so fucking weird.
It would get so.
And it would be an RPG, which I'd kind of be fine with.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking loading times now are just terrible.
Right.
For every fucking fight.
Even if it was an RPG, I'd like to see what Kojima does for an RPG. I think, that's one of those things of it's an interesting premise that they did nothing with, and Kojima would at least do something. Mm-hmm. Even Metal Gear Solid 5 was still interesting, even though it was incomplete.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things of so Kojima's not one of those people who half-asses ideas. Even if it means doing detrimental things, like naming stupid characters in Death Stranding.
Jeff Bridges?
No, that's one of the better named characters.
Sad.
Because there's something Deathman and they're so stupidly named. But at least Death Stranding is Death Stranding. I can sit there and be like, yeah, there's really not many other games like it. It's unique. I don't want to play it, but it's at least unique.
I'm still able to fight and everything.
But you just can't dodge.
I can't dodge.
Survive.
Raw.
Yeah, that berserker dude. Oh, took you out of combat.
Interesting.
Yeah, the only other time was during the boss fight. Which you can't get out of.
I should leave though.
Yeah, to save all your progress.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lost Odyssey in the hands of Kojima would be interesting at least. I don't know if it'd be good or even better. I'm trying to think, what would he fuck up? Because the one everyone's sticking point of what makes that game good is the fucking stories. So
yeah, as long as you have someone writing a bunch of side stories, which Kojima always had too many fucking ideas to fit into his games, so they would be there.
Yeah, they would be in the gameplay in some sense, yes. Yeah,
he might actually, instead of just them being written stories, he might do a more of a picture art book thing. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it would be better.
Right.
It would definitely be...
Because
they'd still be in it, but I don't know if they would be...
Right, because he would try to make it a playable thing, which wouldn't deliver the same weight because they'd be too undercooked.
Yes. Glad I came back.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yep, got his baby. What's another game? I remember, speaking of...
Were we just going to put games in Kojima's hands at this point?
No.
Okay.
Because Eternal Darkness was made by Silicon Knights. They made 2 Human after that, which was that cyber Nordic game that flopped real hard. So who would be better at making 2 Human?
EA?
Did they actually publish it? It might have been Activision. Let me look up. Game. Developed by Silicon Knights. Publisher Xbox Game Studios. Okay.
I think EA would be like, no, it's a first-person shooter. We got you, bro.
Capcom wouldn't be a bad choice.
I don't know if I know enough about the game to really...
I played the demo of it.
I remember hearing about it, and actually, it was an interesting concept at one point.
Right.
And then they just fucked over the interesting concept, and then oh, it's just now...
Because it played like a twin-stick shooter, which made it weird. Yeah, so you would move around left stick, and right stick would be your shoot direction. And because yeah, it was done from a top-down, like isometric view. It would be more fun to play if it was made by Capcom, but I think Capcom wouldn't push the Cyber Nordic theme too much, because when you died, Valkyrie robots saved you, and like it's like neat and interesting. Like I don't think that Capcom would have pushed that concept all that well.
No, this is through this way.
So yeah, it probably would have been a more entertaining game because. You know, Lost Planet was first one was near that same time.
I liked Lost Planet 1.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed Part 2, even though it didn't have enough story and it was too online focused.
Yes.
And then 3 can go suck
yeah,
bag of
we already did our mini play of 3.
We beat that on stream, right?
No.
We
started a new game and just wanted to play for a bit. Just be like, look how fucking stupid this game is.
I beat it.
Yes, you beat it on your own and you wanted to show off how stupid of a game it was.
And it could have been good, but it's like, this isn't Lost Planet anymore.
Right, yeah, it's completely lost its identity.
It's a prequel to Lost Planet with a different style of play. Like, no, go fuck yourselves. Oh, no, go fuck yourselves. Please. Yes.
Now I'm thinking of Lost Planet. If it was done by... Is it Square that does front-end?
Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Well, technically, was it Enix?
I think it was Enix.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they never joined forces and both survived, I think the world would be a better place. I think there would be less hate in the world.
Maybe?
Because Enix made fucking wonderful games.
Yeah.
Squaresoft made wonderful
games.
Yes. Square Enix is an abomination and doesn't deserve to live.
Yeah, everything definitely went downhill when they merged.
No, that's stupid. Unless, okay, whatever.
Item PC again?
Looks like. Which I'm probably gonna get in if I get it. No? Or 3?
I don't know.
I know it's 2.
Yeah, we got the helmet earlier.
Stupid bug. I feel like I'm able to dodge a lot less stuff in here than previously.
Yeah, well,
It's just a clusterfuck of enemies.
What were some other big disappointments? Again, same general time frame, bouncing off of things of Square Enix made a stinker called The Bouncer.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, Capcom easily.
I liked that game.
Really?
Yes. Have you ever played it?
No. I've seen a full thing on it, breaking the story down and.
Fuck the story. The story's stupid,
yes.
but it has that interesting concept that games used to have of replay the game a bunch.
Yes.
Just you could have gotten here through a different means. Yeah, you're one of 3 bouncers.
Yeah.
The bouncers have special moves. It's a beat 'em up with level progression.
Yeah.
The thing they don't tell you, and what most people did, which ruined their game, because there's a bad design in it. Don't keep playing the same character.
Mm-hmm.
Play the shitty, like, he's the new bouncer guy for your first playthrough, beat it with him.
Right.
He's going to be all leveled up, and you're going to want to play a second playthrough because you actually get more story by playing it again.
Mm-hmm.
Play with a different one. It's going to be, it's New Game Plus, and you're going to have to play with a level 1 character. Or even switch between characters in a single run.
Keep them all roughly leveled.
And the reason you do that is because you eventually have to reach the, like, end of that, the end, and then you have like a one-on-one fight where you have to be a certain character.
Yeah.
And you have to beat it like, there's 3 characters.
Yep.
I think you had to beat it 9 times in total.
Yes.
For the, like, true ending unlock.
Yeah.
Which I found fucking fascinating once. That's how you do a PlayStation 2 game back in the day. That gets you enough. Okay, I'm confused. That gives you your $40 worth, whatever fucking games cost back then.
Right. But yeah, either like Konami or Capcom would have made a better play game.
Yes.
Because both of those were the beat 'em up studios.
It's amazing that we're talking about a game or company like, oh, they're trying something different. We're gonna shit on them a little bit for trying to think that's different now.
Yeah. Hey, well, if your studio,
what God intended.
If your studio has a specialty, kind of focus on that specialty.
Yes.
If this Platinum does it, and they haven't been fucked over, like nobody hates Platinum. You know, they jump a little bit around.
I was just thinking FromSoft. FromSoft does a little bit of different things, but it's always, for the most part, it's a action adventure RPG. Most likely going to be third person, even though they got their start not doing third person whatsoever.
Right. Yeah, they found their thing, and they do their variants on it.
I didn't take a revive potion. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I've been pretty conscious of my health the entire game. So if I just have a thing that'll heal me more, probably best. I'm gonna talk to him just in case I do have the... Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I guess the 2.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's another game? I mean, I can think of modern stuff. You could do modern stuff. Starfield.
No, Gears of War made by a different company. Like, this isn't necessarily to make them better, but just how different would it be? Like, what company...
I mean, for me, like, it'd be different in the sense that it'd be blander, because at the time everyone was making World War II cover shooters. They said, okay, we're going to make cover a primary gameplay focus. Like, we're going to set the gameplay to really use cover as a function, not just a obstacle. And so, yeah, if anyone else made it at the time, whether it was like Treyarch or whatever, any of the other FPS studios at the time, God, it'd be fucking bored. Maybe...
If an RPG company made it, it'd be the Tactics game that we already have.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad game. I just get bored of it very quickly.
Right. Rockstar making it could be.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's at least something different. Like semi-open world Gears of War.
Ooh, actually, that would be. What was the company that made open world? You have superpowers, police officers.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Crackdown?
Yeah.
I don't know what the studios. I think they're dead now because Microsoft's stupid and told them to stop making the thing that made them popular.
Well, the last Crackdown was horrible.
Yes.
But also because they were told to make it in such a way that it made it horrible. They fucking added Terry Crews because he was big at the time.
Yeah. I have no idea who made Crackdown because like the list of developers is like 6. Rockstar Dundee, Real Time Worlds, Regent Games, Sumo Digital,
Hurt
Cloud
Rockstar at the time?
I guess. Dundee, so Australia?
Yeah. Or just, really big fans of some crocodile guy.
Okay, Real Time. I'm gonna just open and ask Google who made a Crackdown. Real Time Worlds. That's supposedly is a studio I have not seen or even have any memory of.
Right.
As far as like what other games they might have made. And that's because they only ever made 2 games. They made Crackdown and APB, the open world crime game published by EA that died real quick because they wanted to make an MMO police officer game.
And people didn't like that?
The one thing that everyone liked about it was that you could completely customize your police cars, like as in putting text on it. APB
Oh, the internet happened.
Man. Let me see, because I can still remember the meme image. Let me see. Yep. Here's a pink van that someone made that says, "Ice cream for myself and overachieving children." And when you slide the door, it says, "I cream myself over children." That's amazing! Yeah. That was the one thing everybody loved from it, is that you had full, like, decal customization. And so people would make the stupidest cars in the game and drive around and just be assholes. Yeah, there's a free candy white van with a guy wearing a shirt that says Grandma's Little Gangsta. Burger truck. Yeah, that's the one thing I can remember people liked about the game. Yeah, there's the mystery machine from Scooby-Doo somebody made. Oh, stupid.
Was it going the right way? It was going the right way. I'm just stupid. No, it's all of it.
So yeah, Gears of War by Crackdown developers. It would just be Crackdown, but like more brutal and less arcadey.
It would be you're fighting more. You would get level up system.
Yeah, you'd still have
for just killing mutants and shit.
It'd
at some point you would be able to like arm or like suplex one of the big guys.
Yeah.
Like the worms.
Yeah.
I'm kind of cool with that now.
I feel like it's the worst of both worlds. It's one of those things like that sounds interesting, but it's not gonna have the visceral nature that Gears of War has, where you chainsaw a dude up close. And because Crackdown, like one of the things that made it fun was getting upgrades was tied to exploration, and they made exploration fun.
Yes, they did.
So
like the wingsuit and shit.
You had high-speed running, long jumping, like you were jumping around the city. It was dumb. It was dumb fun. But with them trying to do a more linear story of Gears of War, they would have to constrict everything. It would have to be less of an open world. So yeah, I think it might be an interesting concept, but I think it would be a worse game.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not necessarily trying to make a better game.
I know. They gotta weigh the pros and the cons.
What's a game you wouldn't mind losing if another company made it? So you lose that instance of it.
Right, yeah, if we have to give up
what we know to be a even okay game. going. I need to go check the beginning again because I see question marks.
The Golden Sun series.
Ooh.
Give that up and hand it to somebody else. Who would do it? Like, obvious answer, Square Enix would make a better RPG probably. But
Because it's already kind of kiddish, I would... Nintendo didn't make that, right?
they published. They
Okay,
didn't
then
make
okay.
it. The development. Was it Sunsoft?
Yes. That sounds very much correct. I can't even fucking move right now. This is annoying.
Developed Camelot. No. Okay.
I can't fucking move this fucking... Every single time I dodge this guy comes in and...
Yeah.
That was bad.
Magic with puzzle-solving elements. Who would do it better, or at least more interesting?
You can move the map.
I feel like just throw that. Presuming Enix didn't ever merge, that's an Enix game.
Oh yeah. Ooh yeah.
Because yeah, story-wise wasn't important. It was very.
It's very darkness versus light, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
Bloody,
not.
bloody, blah.
So getting Square, who does good stories, I wouldn't care to hand it off to them.
I feel like I need to grab so many blocks and
And
create
just
a
go
path
through
right
there.
here.
It looks like a dead end. Is anything on the map that would indicate it?
I think this is a large block pass. Oh, not large block.
Is there
Oh.
one? Oh yeah, you get like 3 here.
Fucking
Oh, no fight.
Good night.
Well, throw the Golden Sun franchise at Enix. I think that would be that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
That's a bit. Oh, but we need those blocks
to get over.
first. Then we reset it. Okay. This is stupid.
This is gonna be pointless. But whatever. Let's see, what's another series I'd be willing to throw to someone else? Trying to think of something that.
You don't get two shits about, or
Yeah, it's one.
or it's like I played it, but nah, or it had something interesting, but it never.
Yeah, that doesn't like that. Lost Odyssey is a perfect example of potential, but not being realized. Yeah, there's no fucking way.
I'm gonna still try it. 'Cause I'm here now.
And I gotta pass it off to Sweary because I think they'll make it more interesting looking.
Yeah, like 3 off.
And look at the map to see. Have we been there?
What? No.
Okay,
I've
that's
never been
unexplored.
explored. Yeah, that's why I was going for it, because it has the 2 question marks
Oh,
that are
right,
bridges
right.
going north, and I wanted to figure out a way to get to that. It looks like up here is where the final boss is.
I'm assuming on the tree level, so that seems to be the get around zone. has to be a series I have at least have an opinion on. Because
Yeah.
I could just say Madden and be like, oh no, Madden goes to, I don't know, some Filipino directed game studio. Ooh, like wouldn't matter to me. Let's see.
These two just led to each other, which allowed us to create a new bridge. Now I think that the fucking fights are happening too often.
They might be tied to distance because we know the enemy difficulty is tied to distance from the entrance, at least on the first floor.
Yeah.
You always hit that one skeleton at the beginning. Something that I like, or something that I thought was interesting that disappointed.
I don't think I ever went this way. I think, yeah.
Oh yeah. Get this quick travel right up to the floor.
Which really doesn't matter. It's not a good quick travel. The first one is the only one that matters, because getting us to the back.
It just saves you time running up the tower.
Ooh. I don't like this. Yeah, that first fight is the only one that was difficult, and it's because you didn't know that you could parry those guys. And even then, that was fine, because you had to parry them, and... I don't care. Yes, go to sleep. Nighty-night. I'll explore this entire other area that I could have explored earlier, and I didn't. I must you again.
Blah blah blah. As far as recent things, Sea of Stars was a little disappointing to me, but not enough that made me like resent it or. I mean, you could get that drawbridge before resetting.
True.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't annoyed with Sea of Stars enough that I'm like, oh, it needs to be redesigned from the ground up.
Concept.
Yeah. We should have a list, because that's typically our criticism of most games. It's just like, it was okay, it could have been better. But I can't think of anything, mostly because they're all so fucking bland, they're forgettable.
Facts. Vampire.
Yeah, I was just about to say Sinking City. Like,
That would be interesting, but I like Sinking.
yeah, like we are very forgiving of the parts that it fails at.
Yes. The ending sucked, which, okay.
Some of the combat's bleh.
Yeah, but it's serviceable.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with Eternal Darkness. Combat's not why you're there.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but okay, vampire.
Okay, so we have 2 of these to go up.
Right. Vampire pass off too.
Kojima.
And then you get Metal Gear Solid 2. Can you hop off that and it'll put you somewhere different? Oh, the branch.
Yeah.
Depends on what I want more out of vampire. Am I looking? I mean, Vampire the Masquerade exists.
Yeah.
Like, do I want? Is that what I'm wanting, or do I want a unique experience?
Fuck, that did not look like it was in my lane. Fucking garbage bags. And I can't deflect them, so you have to dodge them, but then if you get hit by them, you can no longer move. So you can actually just, when there's multiple of them.
Kind of stun lock.
Yeah.
Dead end.
I don't like this. Because it's kind of hard to tell what
Right,
is and
it's not
isn't.
grid. Oop, there's armor piece.
Yeah. Got legs. And fuck.
So yeah, let's say I didn't want this Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah.
So like, who would I pass it off to make something different?
BioWare. It would be the same game, but more confident with
Story.
the
The moral dilemma.
the
would
moral
be
dilemma
better
would be a
fleshed
little
out.
bit better. The ending would still be meh.
And the,
I'm just shitting on BioWare.
yes,
I liked the ending to
the
their
ending
other
of Let's Go to America's funny.
Yeah, and you would actually have a little, surprisingly enough, have a little bit more of a romantic connection with that
True.
girl.
Yeah, the romance option probably would have been a bit more fleshed out.
Which is saying something because it's BioWare.
Yeah.
And they don't really do romance, they do horny.
Yes. The fucking all the ads for the new Dragon Age, Veilguard or whatever. Like all the
Oh, so many people are like, I don't care.
no, like all the journalist headlines are like,
Okay.
everyone's fuckable, everyone's sick, and just like you're
Doesn't
taking
make for a good game.
no, but all they care about is what Baldur's Gate 3 did. That's all they're doing. They're just grabbing on that little bit of Baldur's Gate 3 and not realizing Baldur's Gate 3 was a super detailed, fleshed out game that had a shit ton of work put into it. It's not the fact that you could fuck the bear that made the game successful.
But it would get penny cake.
Exactly. They don't care. That's all they want to talk about. It's like, oh my god, there's so much inclusion. Everyone's a romantical partner. Oh my god. It's just like, shut up.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking games journalists. Aren't gamers.
No.
That was the entire fucking point of Gamergate.
mhm.
Oh, look.
our bridge. We did it.
Does that mean that there's a...
Here, yes. Get the shortcut back.
Oh, we're taking it right now because we're
Oh, we have no healing.
pretty sure we have no healing. And the entrance is right here, so that's
Right.
a perfect time to go.
I'm gonna go get the armor made.
Oh yeah, can do that.
So yeah, there's...
Do we get the armor made now, or do we do it on the way? We're gonna get lots of stuff, so.
Well, now that I'm thinking more about BioWare making Vampire.
Yes or no? More yes or less yes? More yes or more no?
It
There we
would
go.
be more competent. I don't know if it would be more interesting.
Mmm.
Because one of the problems, one of the reasons that Vampire's built the way it is because you don't get party members. Why? Because it's an action RPG. BioWare would make it a possible action RPG, and if you're just controlling the one dude, that'd be boring.
No.
What?
That makes it interesting. That you have that. Those are the people as you level up. You can gain more experience for your main character if you kill them.
Kill who? Oh,
Your party members.
Well, who says there's gonna be party members?
It's BioWare.
The story called for a lone vampire if he suddenly has a gaggle of friends where he's all
all of the people that are your allies, all of those people, like, oh, you get the one guy that's a ghoul in the first part. Not in the ghoul, in like the...
Right. I don't know.
It would be it would be an interesting thing to have party members that
Yeah.
you can,
Oh,
in a sense, sacrifice
we know it's
to make your main character.
because Lisa did it. That wasn't for stat. It was for, well, technically,
It was so that you stayed strong.
yes, which is for stats because you give
Yeah.
up an arm, you can't do attacks. So, but yes, it is an interesting concept. But yeah.
The leather manhandler.
Charge him. Also, is that bigger hit points?
Yeah.
But only 2 special charge. Unique stance.
Okay, so the better up kit. Let's go try it out.
Yeah. We can make a bit more progress before we gotta swap games. So,
That's good because oh, what the fuck?
yeah, didn't we get the knight for
Did. Curious. Good level design in this game, really. Just like the backtracking is.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, little punk rock and shit. But yeah.
Oh, we do not have rapid fire.
Oh! It's all like single
Hits, yeah.
Ew.
We'll see. Interesting that that's there. Oh, it's over here?
Yeah. Something that didn't live up to expectations.
I'm gonna get 2 specials. Oh, I think it's because our armor is the one that gives us the Star Platinum thing.
Oh.
Oh, so we got a recipe. We should actually get.
Oh yeah, we did. Forgot about that. Is the unique uppercut.
Yes.
Nice.
Guess we're keeping this for a little bit longer. There's that connection. This seems stupid. No? Yeah, this seems stupid.
we don't have a 1-up, so.
Those sharks, I can't tell when they hit me and they don't.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna look up a list of the most disappointing games of all time.
Yeah, I don't like this armor because you don't register hits that well.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell when I'm being hit.
Yeah, most of the stuff that everyone's mentioning are all games that we had no good expectations on.
What are you talking about?
Remember Anthem? Remember Anthem?
Remember talking about Anthem?
Remember the Avengers game?
Yep. Which, yeah, we... let's make a game starring a character that nobody fucking likes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Fallout 76 and Starfield. Oh, how could those...
Oh, dude. Okay,
How
so...
could I have seen that coming?
At my work, people were talking about Starfield before it came out, and they're just like, it's gonna be so good. I'm just going like, I don't really see it being good, guys.
Have you not been paying attention to what the crap they've been releasing for years now?
But it's starships. Yeah, and they can't do starships. That's the problem.
Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah,
Yeah. But that's who would I want to make Duke Nukem Forever? The guys who made Duke Nukem 3D. Like, I just wish they made the game they wanted to make.
Yes.
Let's see, Far Cry 6. Ratchet and Clank, I don't care about. Atomic Heart? Don't think.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
That was a disappointment to
Yeah,
people?
but most people found it as a pleasant surprise because they were expecting nothing from it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's a BioShock looking game, but with Russia and robots. Okay.
Let's see. Why would I care about getting
Biomutant.
Yeah. That one's
Is that a
unfortunate.
disappointment?
Oh yeah.
That was the tactics game, right?
Dude.
No?
That was you are a furry creature in post-apocalyptic world with a sword and a gun.
Oh, this game. Yeah,
Rocket Raccoon the game.
Yeah, okay. Again, I don't know if that falls under disappointment because who's really hyped for it? Like, I guess some people, but Diablo 4.
Yeah. That's okay, we're back to the game.
I just always... half these games, like, how did you have high expectations to begin with? Because, like, they were openly admitting... And then Resident Evil 3 Remake... Sorry, no, Resident Evil 3 Remake's way better than the original Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3 was trying to be an action game on the PlayStation 1 that couldn't be an action game. So they put in fucking text choices, which was stupid. Like, I always heard people, oh, Resident Evil 3 was pretty good, and then I watched a playthrough of it. I'm like, oh my god, Resident Evil 3 sucks.
Shit!
You convinced me? What?
I hit her a few times and now she's telling me how to complete this puzzle.
Oh. Okay, is that her role? She's the hint mantis?
I'm not hitting anything, she's
Yeah,
just talking.
she's just over-explaining it.
No, I need to get these back.
But yeah, the original Resident Evil 3 sucked. So the remake only did it better. Star Wars Battlefront by EA. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but all I want is Star Wars I want the original Battlefront 3 they were planning to make, which was awesome. Whereas you can fly up into space and then go down to the planet and land on a ground battle. And they had a working prototype of it. Yeah, like, why couldn't we have had that? That would have been fucking awesome. Tears of the Kingdom. The only bad part about that game is the story. Everything else is good. Which it's a Zelda game, so I don't know what your story doesn't really matter that much. Here's one that we can agree with. I'm probably going to get downvoted on this, but Elden Ring. I know From Software games aren't for everyone, but I was fine with the difficulty. It was the enormous open world that my issue was. I was lost and had no idea where to go. I would wander around, encountering the same enemies over and over again. I just ended up going in circles and being bored with, I felt like I wasted my $60. Which is why I waited till it was half price. And then I got bored with it.
I still need to complete that game. Need is a strong word, though.
Right. Overwatch 2 is a fair complaint because...
It's just Overwatch 1, but they removed Overwatch 1 as a playable game.
So... And they discontinued the selling point of Overwatch 2, which was PvE story missions. They said, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. So, like... Yeah, no, that's a fair one of, like, no, they fucked up. But it's also your fault for being a fan of Overwatch.
Facts.
Back 4 Blood, the Left 4 Dead killer, yeah. They didn't stick the landing. Batman Arkham Knight, yeah, it was a shitty addition to the Arkham series. Yeah. This guy complains about Shin Megami Tensei 5. Loved the game, but the ending was unfulfilling. It's like, meh. That's more of like an opinion thing, less so.
We have plenty of games where we can say the ending sucks, but
that doesn't kill the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plague Tale 2?
It makes us hate the game. The game
itself was fine. It's not a Senua's Saga, which halfway through the game's like, this you did it wrong.
Right.
You did your own style of game wrong.
Yes.
The fuck, guys. Still don't want to get up there.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a door inside that stump, so I'm assuming we have to come back from the tree realm to get in there.
Gotta bring a brick over here.
Which I'm assuming we get from the stump.
Which we get from there. So we gotta go up there, and then I know that's the thing. I'm going to go back, though. We're gonna be done.
Yeah, I think
we'll figure this out next time. We're on track to beat this in a regular pace.
Yeah.
If we explore the area, and then the next time we come back, remember what the fuck we were doing, beat the boss, get to the next area, explore the area, and then the next time we beat the boss,
and then level 5's the last level, so... Yeah, we're
on level 3 now.
Yeah, so we're nearly done with 3. So, yeah, we're on
level 4 next time, beat the boss at 4 the week after that.
And then hopefully finish 5. It might be smaller for the last level. Don't know. Let's see. Data set Mankind Divided I kind of agree with, but then going back to our scenario, who should make it? I'm like, they should have made it. They should have finished the game.
Oh, fuck you. You can... He nearly killed me. I'm at 1 health, but he changed his direction of his attack at the last second. So I wasn't able to dodge the side. That's why I'm getting fucked by those guys.
Right.
Do not put me in a fight. Do not put me in a fight. Do not.
I'm just going through most of these posts are like within the last 4 months or so. And it's one of those things like, man, I don't play new games at all. Because all of these games are things I never will touch or will want to touch. You know, oh, Kingdom Hearts 3. It's like, yeah, you should have known it was bad. Because, you know, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
The first one was an interesting idea.
Okay, let's do that. There we go. Kingdom Hearts. Because it's an interesting idea, but the execution was shit.
It's not a good idea.
I don't know how you do it right, though. Because it's premise of Disney and Square universes combined. How do you do that right?
Well, who does that right?
Right.
Kojima.
No,
I know it's just a joke.
The joke
But
answer.
then, think about it.
Again, Kojima
would make a weird.
Kojima is always the answer if you want an interesting game.
Yes.
Yeah. It might be the right answer because the only other solution.
Capcom.
What, make fucking Marvel vs. Capcom, but Disney vs.
Yes.
Squaresoft?
Is it not a good game?
That's it's probably the best option. The best option to satisfy the majority of people.
And then you can have that stupid ass story in there, told in the stupidest cutscene with
and
each
then
player,
cut to fight.
and then with the weird stuff going on with the intermingling. With that didn't happen, but this did happen because it's a different character. You have that because every single time you get a story in a fighting game, it's told from the one person's perspective.
Yeah. And, because, we know Guilty Gear can get away with having a stupid, convoluted storyline, so, yeah.
There's an anime coming out of Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Guilty Gear? Yes, I think Guilty Gear.
So, okay, yeah, I'll that is the solution. Get Capcom's fighting game team to make Disney vs. Square the fighting game.
Yeah!
Just trying
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, and it's
Fucking with the little in the back. Oh, that's a solid fucking game right
get
there.
Your stupid original characters, so Sora and Riku and the stupid black coat people.
Yeah, all of the evil characters.
I'm just trying to think how would you
are potential skin swaps of the characters that they're supposed to be the nobodies of.
Yeah. Because, the Square side's easy. You just throw in mainline Final Fantasy characters. They've got their weapons, their fighters, whatever.
Squall,
it's the Disney one that's like, okay, you can do Beast as a fighter from Beauty and the Beast.
Aladdin works.
Aladdin combined with Genie, so he has access to, carpet and stuff like that.
Ariel can... Ooh, I would use Triton.
I say Ursula.
Ooh.
He's a fighter.
Okay, yeah.
Have her little
because you need all of the evil people from the game
to be villains in the story.
Hook and Pan both work. Tarzan works.
Tarzan works, yeah. There has, even though it shouldn't work, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet are a fighter.
Yeah. No. Oh, it's.
Or is it the entire 100-acre woods?
100-acre woods. It's Christopher Robin is the main character. He's the summon character,
right? Where
he just keeps calling in
Eeyore and Rabbit
as he opens the book and they come out.
Yeah.
And he's holding the old school the actual oh my god, this game sounds great. This would be so much better than Chad did.
That's the thing. There was. I know this would be good because way back when Konami did a cross-fighter game, which was a toy line crossed with Konami. You could play as Optimus Prime, Barbie, and Solid Snake, and Twinbee and Bomberman. This is a real fighting game. It was a Smash Brothers-like game.
That's awesome.
I played. It was kind of fun. It was one of those things this is stupid. Then you go, oh wait, this is good. Anyways.
Yeah, we'll be back as we empty our bladders so we can maybe talk more about stupid fucking games.
Because this is a fun concept to keep going with.
Yeah.
So we'll take a break, be back in a
lot
sec.
better than the president getting